testing out this stream, and hopefully it's working. Okay, so it's testing. Right now I'm just gonna check if it's working using this. Close this. Testing if it's working. I substituted the beta key, the keys, and hopefully it's working. Is it working? Close this. Okay, I'm just gonna lower my thing a bit so you hear less of the background noise. That should be better. No. I'll check. Alright, let's see, it should go down and get this stream up here. It should be working now. Okay, so just check the party chat, the chat. So, okay, it's working. Nice. Nice, everything's working. It's all working. This is good. This is really good. Alright, let's see, it should go down. I'm gonna minus that. So turn off everything I don't need. Don't need any of this except here. Okay, nice. So, hello everybody. This is actually going to be a clan war where it is RTacs versus TrpleT, and we're going to have an awesome day today, awesome night, because it's Saturday night, and that's awesome. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to have a Diamond and Platinum League battle, I guess, where it's going to be mostly Diamonds and Platinums that are going to be playing, not any lower leagues. I don't think any higher leagues are allowed, so we're just waiting to get this started. I'm waiting on you guys. It's working right now, I just saw it. I'm just going to be waiting on the invite for the match, and we're going to start. Saying good luck to all. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. That's alright. So we have a bit of downtime here. I don't really know most of these players. I only know Past, and Past is a god. And I know he's playing for TrpleT, which is our clan. I'm going to try to be as least biased as possible during it. It's going to be tough though, because it's obviously some of my friends and stuff, so I'll try to, but I don't know most of these players. We'll check some of their histories here. I'll just check some of their profiles. It's not going to tell us much because the way that it plays out, they could be just metagaming and stuff like that. That'll help them win. So most of them have positive ratios. This guy, Eagle Warrior, it's pretty cool. He was max gold and now he just got up to diamond. That's really awesome for him. So I'm just going to X that out. We got the invite, so we're just waiting on this part to start. Awesome. So we're going to be spectating. The first game is going to be Daydream versus Eagle. No, it's not. Epic fail. That's alright. So we know it's going to be Daydream. We'll see who he is going versus. He's versus Dr. PP or Dr. Pepper. See, I even got my own background clap track. Well, hopefully they quiet down. They won't be too loud anymore. Just give me a quick second, and while this game starts. Okay, so the game is going to be starting very soon. It's Daydream versus Terran on Frost, and this is a 4-player map where they could spawn in any of the locations. I'm just going to take a quick second to just check if my mic is turned on, and yes it is. Awesome. So yeah, this is just going to be a quick second. Oh, not a quick second, sorry. It's going to be Daydream versus Dr. PP on top of Frost. I'm going to call him Dr. Pepper just because it's easier to say, and I always get confused when I see the 2 P's. I always think Pepper, so that's what I'm going to be saying it as. So spawning in the top right position, we have our purple Protoss player. It is Daydream. Clap, 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 clap. And in the top left position, we have our red Terran player, Dr. Pepper, who is actually Dr. PP. He is Dr. Pepper. Yeah, repeating, it's alright. So, I don't know much about these two guys. I know that Dr. Daydream is inside the Platinum League, and Dr. Pepper is in the Diamond League, and they're having some cool chit chat. I forget what they say. So he says, "Ooh, baby, let's party." So Daydream obviously extremely excited about what's going on right now. He's obviously extremely happy. He's excited. He's hyped up, and he's ready to win this game. Ooh, baby, I love the way That is an incomplete sentence. He just like stopped at the verb. He's just like, I don't even want to finish this. forgot to like finish the sentence. All right. And Daydream responding to the incomplete sentence that didn't require a response. Oh, it's all right. So they're just doing their standard stuff right now. He drops his barracks at the front. He wants to make sure he can rally those Marines to the front in case anything happens. While Daydream is dropping his gateway. No shenanigans going on so far. No cheesing or anything. Daydream is going to be scouting right now with his probe. He's going to be scouting the bottom left position first, and then he's going to go top left. So he's actually scouting the wrong way, which sucks for him. While Dr. Pepper is actually scouting the right way. He's going to find Daydream pretty quickly, who's dropping double gases. This could actually mean quite a few things. It could mean anything from him going Stargate to something else, to other things. And right now, Dr. Pepper hasn't dropped his gas, so we know that he's not going to be going Reapers. He might either go straight into an expansion, which he is, as we can see the rally point for this SCV, who is building the barracks, and he's just going to drop a Marine straight away. He wants to be completely safe. He is going for that 1 racks expand, which is not too greedy, but it's very economical. It's very economical, and Dr. Pepper is now just going to scout out everything that Daydream is trying to do. He drops the side core, and he's got 2 in each gas, which could signify that he's going for some sort of early pressure. Normally you get 1 gas if you're just sitting on one. If you're going to be taking an expansion really quickly. If you're taking 2 gases, it's normally because you're going to be doing some sort of early pressure. Meanwhile, Daydream has still not scouted out Dr. Pepper, which really sucks for him. He's going to be scouting him out too late, and he might not even get the scout off because the Marines are going to be up in the front. Dr. Pepper dropping that second supply depot, doesn't want to get supply block. Right now supply is 22 for the Protoss player to 19. Dr. Pepper is actually going to be slightly supply blocked here. A small mistake, but it's alright. Not too big. His Marine is delayed, which isn't too good for him, but he is dropping that double refinery right now. So right now, Daydream is getting his side core up, and he's getting he's straight away in his warp gate. We'll see what he goes for next. He is actually going to drop that expansion. I thought he was going to go for some sort of proxy Stargate or something like that, but he's going to be going for the economic game. He is dropping his expansion right now, as you can see. Daydream having 3 Marines at the front. He's going to be dropping that bunker. He needs it at the front. Any sort of pressure would be able to kill the Marines, since Marines are very squishy. And just 1 stalker can micro kill 3 Marines, compared to having the bunker, where you're absolutely safe. Barracks continuing to produce things. He's got double gas, and he's going straight into that factory. This could be a gateway into tanks. Maybe he's going mech. We can actually never know for now. Daydream is actually going to be using the stalker, and he's going to be pushing out. But that bunker is going to be ready, so the stalker isn't going to do much damage. By the time this bunker finishes, the stalker will barely have reached the front, so very nice timing on Dr. Pepper. Could be intentional that he knew that it was going to happen, but he's not sending the Marines into the bunker, and he takes a free hit. Daydream just steps away after shooting the Marine and doesn't take any actual damage. His mothership core right now gaining energy. In the main base of Daydream, we see he is actually getting his robotics facility, and his warp gate is almost finished. Got a sentry up just to protect him. Stalker holding the watchtower, the only one that is actually useful to hold. The one at the bottom over here isn't very useful, since the drops can go along this path right here and still be able to drop pretty well and dodge that watchtower. So this watchtower not going to see much play. They are just macroing now. We're in a phase where there isn't much going on. Dr. Pepper actually dropping 2 barracks. He needs the extra production, getting up his tech lab. He's probably going to go for straight into STEM. That is sort of the meta thing to do. Daydream actually dropping the robotics bay on only 1 gateway, only now dropping his 2nd gateway not too long ago. Excuse me. Oh, and he gets scanned, just completely sees everything from the robotics bay all the way to the robotics facility. It might even scout out that it's an observer first. No, it didn't be able to, but yes, 3 gateways down for Daydream so that he could protect himself. He's got 2 sentries at the front. If these ever get picked off, he will be completely screwed. We see Dr. Pepper taking this bottom Zelnaga tower, which I just said was completely useless. For the Protoss player to take it, it is pretty useless, but for the Terran player, he could scout out a potential probe coming down here just to put down like a pylon, let's say up here or somewhere in this vicinity, so that he can send some stuff. My name is Fan of Stuff. Oh, Fan of Stuff. There you Fan of stuff says fan of stuff. Lol. So Dr. Pepper does have all 4 of his gas geysers going strong. He's got 3 Raxes, and they're all producing. He's got STEM and Combat Shield coming up at the same time. Reacted Marines coming out. He doesn't have anything producing from this one barracks, and it's probably because he doesn't have that many minerals. He's staying on top of his macro, and he's doing very well. He should probably start rallying this top command center to the natural, because his natural is not too saturated right now. It's only at 10 harvesters, while his main is at 19, and he's got 2 workers up here just constantly producing things. He's got his medevacs up now, and he did scan that robotics bay, so he should be getting he should start Viking production pretty soon, and he's actually just going to be pushing out with actually a very small army. What does Daydream have to defend this? He's got 2 sentries almost on maxed energy, 3 stalkers. Wow, I blanked out for a second. And now he's just doing another warp in of Zealot, Sentry, Stalker, and now he's got 3 Zealots, which are, this is going to be ample enough defense, I feel, especially with the photon overcharge. I don't think that Dr. Pepper is going to have enough to do anything, and he's dropping that double forge right now, and he has a Colossus out. Wow, Dr. Pepper's attack, if he goes for this, he could be completely destroyed. He doesn't have much else at home. He just has constant production, and it's constantly being rallied. The extended thermal lance is almost done. It has just finished right now, and he's got 1 Colossus. He's got the photon overcharge. He is ready for this attack. Will Dr. Pepper's attack come through? He's got 10 Marines and 4 Marauders, and he might just go in. He scans the army, sees it, and instantly backs off. He doesn't want to engage this right now, and one of the medevacs going straight into the main base, while the other one just flies away, also dropping into the main base. Daydream completely caught off guard by this, doesn't have a scan ready, but he does drop that, doesn't have the warpins ready, but he does drop that photon overcharge. Coming from the back now, here comes the Marauders. They're shooting, they're microing really furiously, while the units on the high ground now, they're stemmed, they're running in. They're going to try picking off this Colossus. Will he get it? Oh, big pick off for them. He's going to try getting the Cybernetics core. If he can get this Cybernetics core, that is huge. He's starting to rally back at home. He doesn't want to get killed on the counterattack, but if he can get this Cybernetics core, it will be huge. No, he does not. He picks up and he boosts away. He doesn't want to die off that. And Daydream being left 1 Colossus short and a few units lost. That was overall pretty good for Daydream. If Dr. Pepper would have been able to get the Cybernetics core, that would have been huge, because the production of Stalkers and Sentries would have completely stopped for quite a bit of time. And now Dr. Pepper is taking his 3rd base, which is very smart on his part, not overcommitting to the attack, making sure that he keeps up on his macro. He is missing the concussive shells upgrade, but that is alright. Dr. Pepper now researching 1-1 upgrades, and he's starting double Viking production, which is very good. He continues to drop up, and this just might get completely picked off. He picks off the Cybernetic core, a huge pick. 1 second. Set the production tab. I'm sorry. Production, there you go. Production tab right here. As you can see, Twilight Council coming out for Daydream. I am sorry for that. It's not my fault. Dr. Pepper actually picking off that Cybernetics core. That is huge. No Stalker or Sentry production for Daydream for a while now. And he is going to instantly throw down that. Oh, he hasn't. Yeah, there you go. He threw down the Cybernetics core right away, and a probe is actually stuck here. I feel bad for this probe. He's stuck on the he's stuck on the wrong side of the mineral patch. He's just gonna live up. He's having a seizure, man. This probe is having an immense seizure. He's just trying to get. He's just trying to run through. There's nowhere for him to go. Oh, meanwhile, Dr. Pepper actually picking off one of the observers. I thought, yeah, he might have picked off that observer. He's actually got 4 Vikings or 3 Vikings up right now, a sizable army, and they do have +1, while Daydream also has +1/+1, and only 1 Colossus. Here comes the second one. Instant storm once the Templar Archives is finished. Will he chrono that? That's the real question here. Dr. Pepper with his 3rd base completely saturated instantly, leaving his main base a little undersaturated, but that's alright. The main base is starting to mine out. Not starting to mine out, but more like starting to have a lot less mineral patches. It's going to start, this number over here, 24, is going to start dropping pretty soon. A big scan to reveal the observer here. Daydream also has his expansion of his 3rd base. It's a lot less saturated, obviously, but he does have these 3 Colossus. Oh, 4 Vikings though. He preemptively drops the photon overcharge. I think that was a little premature, but that's alright. If Daydream can have really sick force fields, this engagement would actually be very good for him. Decent force fields out. The bio is trying to micro back, but there is just too many Colossus. and the stalker count is huge, just taking out all of those Vikings. Down here on the bottom, there's just 4 Marauders left and a Marine. They're all just getting absolutely annihilated. Daydream crushing this push by Dr. Pepper. The reinforcement by Dr. Pepper stemming in, trying to take out, picks off a Stalker, but a little too much wasted there. Dr. Pepper did take out 2 Colossus, though, and brought this one down to about half life. It's on the TrpleT channel. Okay, so 1 Colossus and constant scans. He's got to be absolutely careful about what he does here. He's pulling SCVs. He's going for this big push. He wants to crush this army. The SCV's being pulled. Daydream just running away. Doesn't want to face this. Oh, some nice force fields to trap off most of the Bioforce so he can run away. But one of the Colossus gets picked off. All the sentries, although, are in the front, and one on full life just barely stays alive, and he actually picks off that very nice proxy pylon. He's got actually quite a few SCVs, and I feel like Dr. Pepper is overextending with this push. He's only got 1 medevac. He stems, he's attacking, he's going all in with this push. He's microing furiously, but Daydream just has a little bit too much. The Colossus dealing massive damage in the back. Dr. Pepper might stem. Yes, he stems. He continues going for the push. Microing against the Zealots. Doesn't want to take too much damage, but the charge is finished. The Colossus just doing so much damage in the back. No Vikings to take care of it. And he's just stemming non-stop back at home over here. We see that Daydream is actually saturating his 3rd base. He should be getting his gases up soon, but Dr. Pepper just doesn't have too much back at home. He's going to stem one more time. He's just going to keep on microing versus these Zealots. Doesn't want to take too much damage, but there's just too much Protoss for this Terran to handle. And Dr. Pepper, on the verge of winning with a very good push and a very good drop, loses by virtue of himself. He made a few mistakes, but that's all, and Daydream got to capitalize off of it. Now focusing down this orbital command. Is there enough Stalkers to pick it off? Yes, there's more than enough to pick it off. And just this small Bioforce by Dr. Pepper is microing furiously. These 3 Raxes here are actually stalling quite a few Zealots, but it doesn't matter because there's way too much Protoss for this Terran to handle, and he's still not leaving the game because he thinks he has a smidgen of hope. And there's the GG, a smidgen of hope, the only type of hope. That was a very close game where Dr. Pepper was ahead, and he did get a very nice drop that did destroy the cybernetics core and set him behind. And that's the first game for TrpleT. That first drop at the beginning did set Daydream behind. It was very nice. It did deal quite a bit of damage, and then when he did come back with the drop and take out the cybernetics core, that was really well done. He also got off a few Stalkers and maybe got away from the medevac. I'm not quite sure, but it was very well done. I feel like if he would have just stayed back a bit, macro till he had a little bit more supply, because he did push out when his opponent did have 3 Colossus, which wasn't too good for him. A lot of Colossus were picked off, as Pax did say, but the problem was there was too much for Dr. Pepper to handle. We'll just check out this right here. The stream lagging for anyone else? Nope. Lol. So Daydream is still in, and who is the next person for Daydream to face? Will he be able to all kill? We'll see who the next opponent is. Dr. Pepper in that game was doing very well. His micro was very good. He kept backing up the Marauders, and he kept having them in really good positions. His positioning was also pretty good, except on that last engagement the second last engagement that he took, where Dr. Pepper was, Daydream was able to force field off most of the army and engage the front half of the army, while the back half of the army was just sitting there shooting at the Zealots, which is not what you want. Also, he only had 5 or 4 Vikings that were shooting at the Colossus, and that is definitely not enough to take out 3 Colossus, especially without any prior micro where you're shooting at the Colossus earlier to try and take them out or deal a bit of damage. But yeah, it's alright. It was a very well done game by Dr. Pepper, and he did try his hardest, and it was very close. But Daydream just showing us that the day might be his, and the dream might still be alive. Terrible puns for the win, but that's alright. The next player is Eagle Warrior. Eagle Warrior versus Daydream, that's what he just said here. I want to play next, so I feel like it might actually be him playing next, especially since that's what he just said. the games are going to be very enjoyable. The last game was actually pretty intense at first. Daydream looked like he was behind. Dr. Pepper got his third base up way before Daydream did, and had it saturated way before Daydream did. Just the problem was he just didn't have enough bio. If he just had a much larger bio count, maybe thrown up a few more Raxes early, that would have helped him out immensely. I hope like the audio and everything is fine. Just please just type in chat if it's good. I'll be extremely helpful. So people have to accept still. People accept. So Daydream, Daydream might just be the guy to beat. We don't know yet. It says 3 out of 5. Oh, cancel the ready process. Okay, so I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it, see if it's working. Me too. Me Toto. I want to tows. Lol. So yeah, we're still waiting, trying to get this to work. I don't know why it's not working. They just made past the party leader, so he might be able to do it next. Daydream or the OP will work. I'm just gonna call him Thop or the OP. Probably the OP. It's a lot less mean to him. I'm not gonna call him a Thop. That would be horrible. But yeah, so Overgrowth is the next map, as we have just got confirmation by Eagle Warrior that Overgrowth will be the next map, and it will probably be Daydream versus Eagle Warrior, possibly, or it might be Daydream versus the OP. And he has been accepting, we've all been accepting, but for some reason the parties haven't been working. The party system is a little bit glitched maybe at this point. Well, we're just trying to get this to work right now. I don't know why. I keep saying 3 out of 5. Out of 5, not 6. We're not 6 people. Counting is OP. Looking at the screen and clicking is OP. Lol. So I don't know why he left the party. Maybe he thought it was him doing it, or she wasn't working for OPW. He wants to opt in game. Okay. That Kappa, OP. Out of that party. Okay, he wants us all to leave that party so we can join a new one, and hopefully the next one will work. I'm just waiting on an invitation, and we'll hopefully be getting this match in really soon. It's going to be very enjoyable. Eagle Warrior versus Daydream. Who will win? Diamond versus Platinum. Don't underestimate the Platinum player. He was very good, and he did beat Dr. Pepper, who is in fact Diamond. That was an extremely good game, and it was actually very well done by him. He could have had a little bit better micro and managing his resources, but all in all, he did play extremely well, and just the drop killed him. Everything else, he was on point, doing very well. The force fields were nice. When he was running away and he only lost 1 Colossus, it was very nice force fields, just separating that army, keeping them on the other side so we can get away. Yeah, but we're just waiting on it here. I'm waiting on it. Oh no! Whoa! Is probable. RTacs. From RTacs. RTacs is a pretty cool clan name. I'm not sure what that is. I might have to look that up later. I gotta figure out what that clan name means, because I know what TrpleT means. It's terrifying through teamwork, but I'm not sure what RTacs mean. If any of you guys know, then just tell me. Oh, it's Trogdor next. I didn't notice that. I thought it was Eagle Warrior because he had said it before, but apparently it's Trogdor. Said, what map am I playing on? He might be just talking about later, but for now, he's probably talking about that. Okay, all good. These people say it's glitching on Twitch. Is it glitching? I'm not sure. I'm gonna type it out. Is it glitching? Oh, I got an in. Epic fail. That was an epic fail. Hopefully it's still working fine. My bad. I'm gonna accept that invite, and it's probably gonna be working now. 3 out of 5 players. Nice, entering lobby. Oh, I'm going to restart. Should I restart it quick? I'm going to restart the stream just quick, see if what happens. 1 sec. I'm gonna restart this stream. 2 seconds. I was just